John McCain tried to set Donald Trump up but it failed. Despite being widely discredited, the notorious dossier on Donald Trump, created by ex-British spy Christopher Steele and funded by research firm Fusion GPS and the Democratic National Committee, has dominated headlines for months. And while congressional Republicans are racing to release a classified memo that may prove that the falsified dossier was used to get warrant to surveil Trump campaign team pursuant to the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act (FISA), all of this heartache for Trump and his team can all be traced back to one person, and it one of our own. In a Thursday editorial, political strategist Dick Morris points the finger directly at Arizona GOP Sen. John McCain, who Morris says helped set up the president with this dossier mess. How it all started. According to Morris' account, McCain spoke at a national security conference right after the presidential election in November 2016 with former Assistant Secretary of State, David Kramer, who was, at the time, both a top McCain advisor and a sworn enemy of Donald Trump. At the conference, Sir Andrew Wood, the former UK ambassador to Russia, spoke of the dossier to McCain and Kramer. But what Wood didn't tell the two men was that he was secretly involved with Orbi's Business Intelligence, a firm founded by none other than Christopher Steele. Wood lied to McCain and Kramer when he told them he hadn't seen the dossier and didn't have a copy of it. Later court records proved otherwise. The former ambassador then engaged in a series of meetings to ensure that the dossier got to the Arizona senator, who they knew would play ball with their anti-Trump plot. Passing lies to McCain. The dossier needed credibility in order to have an effect on the would-be president, but because it was likely a total fabrication, that credibility would need to be applied through other than standard methods. McCain, as a senior senator, would be and was the perfect entry point into the inner circle. Glenn Simpson, a founder of Fusion GPS, who co-authored the dossier with Steele, sent the document to Kramer, who made sure McCain received it. McCain then gave the document to former FBI Director James Comey, who, as the top federal law enforcement officer, should have subjected the dossier to far more scrutiny. Instead, Comey passed the document to then-President Barack Obama. The document had now been vetted by the FBI and the president had been briefed, meaning the dossier had the credibility it needed, and the media was all too happy to release the false information as fact. From McCain to the media, at the center of it all was John McCain, who, by passing the baton to Comey, allowed the dossier to be released to the media, essentially destroying Trump's public reputation and furthering special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. According to Morris, before McCain agreed to play the middleman, the dossier authors at Fusion GPS had been gnashing their teeth in frustration at their inability to get major media in the U.S. to cover their document. It was unverifiable and filled with flaws. No U.S. outlet would touch it. But with McCain's help, BuzzFeed, the first media outlet to publish the dossier, was all over it. And because of the senator actions, President Trump has had to deal with accusations of collusion with the Kremlin for the entirety of his presidency. McCain may be a Republican, but he definitely not on Trump's side.